Welcome to Meet the Actor at the Apple Store Soho in New York. Please welcome this evening's moderator from MTV, Josh Horowitz.
Hi, everybody. Thanks so much for coming out today. This is going to be a super fun time because we've got a hell of an actor and a hell of an entertaining human being in Ms. Anna Kendrick waiting just feet away in that secret room back there. She's the star of a very funny new film. I've seen this film. It's Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates. Comes out July 8th. This is super raunchy, super funny, an amazing ensemble. You'll see it in the trailer that we're about to show. You'll see it in the clips we're going to show tonight, and you'll hear it from Anna herself when we talk about it. But for now, let's take a look at the trailer, and then we'll get to Ms. Kendrick. Check it out. Very, very funny stuff, and it is just the tip of the iceberg, I guarantee. You'll want to check this out. It is a very good film, and we've got an amazing actress here today, one of the most charming human beings on the planet. Let's give it up for Anna Kendrick. Come on up, Anna.
I hear classy and charming, and I'm like, that's me. I'm going.
When you see that trailer, this movie is nothing but class.
Yeah. I'm a together lady. I'm a functioning adult, and everything's going great.
It's perfect for you.
I don't cry myself to sleep.
We're talking about the character or you?
You know what, Josh? Semantics.
So it might surprise some people to know that looking at that trailer, this is very loosely based on at least a germ of a true thing.
Yeah, it's a true story. It's not a true story. There are real brothers who are like the biggest bros on the planet, and they really did put an ad on Craigslist for classy ladies. I think the ladies that they ended up going with were like nice girls, and we are not. We are out to ruin lives and burn cities to the ground. So that's my objective in the movie, is to ruin Zac Efron's life.
Do you use a...
And in real life, too.
I was going to say, so this is, as you allude to, this is a different character than I feel like you've ever played by a long shot.
Yeah, she's such an idiot. I love her so much. She's so stupid. Everything she does is like with such good intentions, and she's but what I love about this is like in the script, when there's a scene where my character buys an erotic massage for the bride, and I just assumed, okay, this is going to backfire, like the bride is going to be grossed out and angry, and that's not what happened at all. The bride is super into it. Like, Kumail rubs her butt, and it's great, and it's sort of like backfires eventually. It's like she's making all these terrible decisions, and it just goes well enough for a while. Like, she's Mr. Magoo, and like the anvils are just not quite hitting her, but then it all kind of blows up. It's so great.
Do you feel you share much in common with her? Did you base her on anyone you know? I mean, is it all imagination or what? Just empty your brain when you're playing her? What are you doing?
I think there's a little Alice in everyone. She is just a little broken. She was left at the altar. She changes her hair a lot. She drinks a lot. She also, and there's some of this in the movie, but when we shot it, there was a lot more, and there's going to be like so much bonus footage for this movie. We could make 2 movies right now. But I pitched the idea to Jake that, because my character has a thing for Zac Efron, and like we're sort of, dating or whatever you want to call it during this movie, and I just wanted her to be filled with sexual rage for him. Like, she loves him so much, she's so into him and thinks he's so great, and she just wants to shove a sock in his mouth and bend him over. And so that's like the vibe that I was going for. I'm not sure where that came from exactly, but I just knew that is what a nice girl would want to do to someone like Zac Efron.
I'm sure he has that experience with many
just
people.
like dress him up in black lingerie and watch him clean her house. It's just
right. I look forward to the extras.
Yeah.
You and Aubrey, close friends before this. So how did that happen? Was one of you on board first? Was it kind of a package deal? Or how did it work?
I mean, the thing is, we kind of had to go about it through the traditional avenues. But Aubrey and I got this script like a year before a director was even attached, and we were like, we're going to do this movie together. And then we kind of have to let men think they're in charge and running things, and then we're like, hi, yes, no, we're here, so you can. That part is settled now. Thanks very much.
You know, I've had the pleasure of talking to Aubrey a bunch over the years. She's a very particular personality.
She's out of her mind.
I mean, in the best possible way, of
she's
course.
unhinged.
She's unhinged, super dry. Sometimes I just don't even know what's happening behind the eyes when I'm talking to her.
Yeah, like a shark.
Right?
Yeah.
Dead eyes kind of a thing. Can you define Aubrey for someone that knows her as well as you do? I mean, how did you break through the dead eyes?
Well, when I met Aubrey, I thought she wanted to fight me. I met Aubrey when we made Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, and there was this Christmas party where we were supposed to mix and mingle, and I was like, what is this girl's fucking problem? What is it with this girl? She's being so weird to me. And at the end of the night, she grabbed my wrist, and I was like, do you want to fight me? What's going on? And she grabbed my wrist, and she pulled me awkwardly close to her, and she was like, so are we best friends now or what? And I was like, oh, you're crazy. Oh, okay. She doesn't have a problem with me. She's just out of her mind. Yeah.
She in the relationship in the film, does it mirror at all your relationship in life? She's kind of the alpha in this film. She's kind of the really unstable, scary one.
She pushes me to do things that are not great decisions. Yeah. She texted me one night and she was like, do you want to go to Mexico tomorrow? And I was like, okay. Yeah, okay. And it ended up being actually weirdly romantic because we didn't do a lot of research, so we ended up at this resort that was obviously for couples. And we were like, okay, I guess we're just gonna get stoned in the hot tub. I don't know what we do here.
Moving on to Mr. Efron.
Yeah.
A wonderful guy.
How sweet is
guy.
he?
Relatively in decent shape.
All right.
In between each take, is he just doing push-ups and eating chicken breast? What's he doing?
Literally, he gets in the tricep push, the one that's harder, the one that I can't do at all, even in the girl position, where it's not this, it's like this, you're doing those. So he'll do a bunch of those, really angrily and really fast, and then he'll just hover, an inch above the ground, like he's a monk or something. And it looks so easy. It's alarming. And we were sad because this was almost going to be the movie that he didn't take his shirt off at all. And then suddenly the producers were like, wait, you don't take... No. So there was a scene where he gives me his shirt. So I get naked and he gives me his shirt, basically so we can get Zach's torso in the movie.
You don't need to focus group that. We know this
is what sells.
What people need in life.
Yeah, the dildo jokes don't translate very well, but Zac Efron
translates
shirtless.
all languages.
Yeah.
You don't know language is needed. Because it's an R-rated comedy, and I know there's a fair amount of improv involved, does it feel like when you're allowed a take where you can say anything, it's almost too much freedom?
I don't know who I was by the end of this movie. I was like, I can't call my parents right now. I will say something about balls, and I don't need to do that. When the real Mike and Dave, who put the Craigslist ad on, came, they were too tall and attractive for my tastes for anybody to look like that. I don't care for it. So they're across this hotel lobby, and the director was like, oh yeah, that's the real Mike and Dave Stangl. And across a crowded hotel lobby, I was like, get your dicks out. And that's not the way I behave normally. So, and they didn't. So they're supposed to be the wild and crazy guys. But there is legitimately stuff in this movie that I don't remember doing. I lost my mind by the end of it, and it's so improv heavy that I'm there's a thing where I'm talking about blimps, and I don't remember any of it. It's I blacked out. Also, sunstroke is a real thing, and my body, I don't know if you can tell by looking at me, but really not built for sun and surf. Really, that island wanted to kill me.
Let's take a look at a clip.
Okay, great.
Shall we? Mike and Dave need wedding dates.
Very little memory of that happening.
I was going to say, so memory of a scene like that, what percentage of that is scripted? How many different versions of that?
In fairness, I do remember just trying to think of what terms I know about hedge funds, because doing research is sort of counterproductive because she's not supposed to know. And I was like, I think she's dumber than me, but on this particular subject, I'm pretty dumb. So I just tried to think of all the terms I could think of, and then when I came up with the Bernie Mac and then deal, I was pretty proud of myself for that. But yeah, I don't even know. I mean, the UN obviously is not, but is NASDAQ in the right ballpark? I was like, but why bother researching it? Because it's better if it's all wrong.
You also, as you can see from the trailer, guys, you can see this is shot in a beautiful location, Oahu.
Yeah, very nice.
Is there a downside to shooting in such a glamorous, beautiful location? I would think like sometimes shooting in a crappy location, there's nothing to focus on but the work.
Yeah, it sort of
nice
bonds
place,
you because you're like, oh, this is bullshit.
Right.
And like it's like the equivalent of like, oh, case of the Mondays. It's like the weather's crappy,
Right.
but it was so beautiful. By the end of it, Adam Devine was like, if I see another fucking rainbow, I just want to see a filthy alley. I want to see like a rat eating its babies. I can't handle any more paradise. But yeah, I mean, Zach could have been the king of Oahu. The locals were like following him around. He was like a god. It was so weird. Yeah, I'm just not really built for paradise. I'm built for like a small room in like a dark European city, just like reading a book and just being cranky. That's sort of my thing.
Yeah.
So being in a place where everyone was happy, I was like, ugh, what is this? Get out of my face.
Okay, so the film, obviously, the plot hinges on a wedding and bringing wedding dates. Are you a good wedding guest? Do you enjoy being at weddings? Do you feel
I feel like I make a pretty good wingman. I'm not great in social situations, but like if you give me an objective, I can be pretty good. I just don't know what to like talk about. Not great with small talk and stuff. But if you're like, oh, I'm trying to get in good with the parents and whatever, like I can like talk you up. Yeah, I just need like a mission.
Would you ever a friend comes to you, oh, Anna, would you do us the honor of officiating at our wedding?
That would be a terrible idea. I hope nobody does that ever. I was a bridesmaid for the first and presumably last time.
Right.
I was the maid of honor. It was like my childhood best friend. And I was actually like, oh, this is the only time I'll do this because I make sure to keep friends at like an arm's length so I have no responsibility. That's actually a great way to live.
Yeah, the entire life, not just weddings, I would say. We're going to go to your questions in just a moment or two. A couple more quick things. I mean, as I said, clearly a super raunchy comedy. What's your like raunchy comedy go-to? What's your R-rated comedy that formed the Anna Kendrick that sits before us today? Is there one?
I mean, shit. When I was growing up, it was Billy Madison, and now, I mean, I loved Dodgeball. Wedding Crashers. I don't know. What's your like raunchy comedy go to?
Good. I would go in that same era. There's Something About Mary. Was a pretty good one.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, like I there's like a threshold for me with raunchy comedies, and I feel like I was so happy with the balance that our director struck because there were definitely times when I was like, oh, if I don't say the word dildo, is it not going in the movie? And like he's really, it's like he's a Funny or Die director. This was his first feature, and he just really nailed like the balance of. It's like he found what was funniest about everybody and just did that. And clearly, my funniest thing is like nonsensical rambling improvs. So there's a lot of that.
Do you have comedy turnoffs? Are there subjects that you just don't find? Some people find a kick in the groin always funny, a poop joke always funny. What do you not find funny? What turns you off as a appreciator of comedy?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like a kick in the groin should make me like just sad, but if it's done well, if it's like
anything done well,
if it's tasteful, a tasteful kick in the groin,
Right.
That makes me laugh.
feels like a good segue through the audience, right?
Absolutely.
I'm sure you guys have some wonderful questions out there.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Anna. Hi. Well, first of all, I just got to say, Up in the Air is one of my all-time favorites.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, so thank you for that. Thank you for that film and for your brilliant performance.
Yes, I did everything. Thank you.
Yes. You carried it. My question is, you've worked with so many great actors and directors. Are there any actors and directors or writers that you've dreamed of working with that you haven't gotten a chance to work with yet?
Lots. But I feel like it's always like embarrassing to say like that you want to work with someone because then if you meet them, you're like, yeah, hi, I'm that fangirl. But if we're in like hypothetical imagination land, if I could work with like 70s Harrison Ford, that would be so great. Just like free love era, younger Harrison Ford. That's my dream. That's really my dream every night.
Hi, Anna.
Hi.
So I've noticed you've been doing a lot more comedies and you have your book coming out. So what have you learned about the comedic process on both the writing end and the acting end?
there's this amazing. I don't know if it's Jimmy Carr's quote or if he just says it, and I'm gonna fuck it up, which is why he is better than me at comedy. But about how if you dissect a joke or dissect a frog, you end up killing it by the end. So I do feel like in writing the book, I feel like I've seen too far behind the curtain, and I need to like experience some like heavy drama and read like some really sad novels so that I can enjoy comedy again, because I do feel like I have seen how the sausage is made, and that's a little weird. And Adam has the same thing where he like feels like he can't watch comedy movies because he writes Workaholics. So what I'm saying is I've killed my own joy. But I don't know. I do feel like I learned that I am not the kind of person who can say like a joke needs to go here and then come up with it. It just like either comes to me or it doesn't, because I'm not one of those people that can like just create a joke if need be, which is why I would be a terrible staff writer on a comedy show. So.
Hi, Anna.
Hi.
I'm currently studying acting.
Awesome.
And one of my questions is, based on the craft, if you could go back and give yourself advice that you did not have, that you kind of wish you had now, what would that advice be?
For me, and I don't know anybody else's experience, but for me, I would say, like, in terms of the audition process, I would say, like, if I could tell myself, like, slow down on all that stuff that you're blowing through and don't make such a meal out of the stuff that you think is important. And, you know, just try to make a choice that you think that someone else isn't going to make. Like, yeah. Is that something?
That's a great response, because
Great.
we're actually studying that right now.
Oh, great. I helped. I did something good today.
Thank you.
Oh.
Yeah, I just wanted to know, because you have like such a fun personality and like you seem super outgoing.
Oh, he's a plant.
So like, what would you be doing if you weren't acting? Like, would it be something where like you're involved with people, or just in general? Like, what would
I
you
don't
be
like
doing?
people. I would want to bake, because I don't get to make anything. Like, I know this is like an oversimplification, but like you don't like make anything, and it feels weird. Like, as a human being, it feels like you should be like creating something tangible. And I really liked baking because it was like an easy way to spend a couple hours and then have something that you could hold in your hand and that got you attention and validation, which is another thing I like a lot.
So many life lessons today from Anna Kendrick, and more to come in the book. Didn't I tell you she was classy, guys? Anna Kendrick, Mike and Dave,
This
need
is so
wedding
much fun.
dates. Check it out July 8th. Thanks, Anna.